Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I have another theatre vlog for you. So in this video I travelled to Leeds Playhouse for the press night of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. So I was really excited to go and see this show because I went to the launch event a couple of months ago, I think it was, and really enjoyed it. So I've been really excited to see this show because I've not seen it before. So in the video I show you around the theatre, I show you the merch, show you the curtain call, and I review the show at the end of the video as well. So I hope you enjoy this little video.
Okay, so I'm just at the tram station. It's a very wet and horrible day today. I'm supposed to be travelling to Leeds today, but my train's been cancelled, so I need to get there earlier and see if I can get on the earlier train. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so I was supposed to get in the 33 train to Leeds, but it's been cancelled. I've asked if I can get the earlier one, which is at 3:20, and it's 3 o'clock now, so I'm just going to walk into the platform. Okay, so I've now arrived in Leeds after the journey from hell. Literally, my train got cancelled, and then the train I had to get on, for some reason, only had 2 coaches. It's supposed to have 4, so it was absolutely rammed, and I had to stand up. Luckily someone did give me a seat eventually. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna find somewhere to eat now and then head to the theatre later. So it is 5 o'clock now. I'm gonna see if I can get some food in Nando's before the show. I need to get to the theatre for 6:30. It's like 20 minutes to walk there, so I'll go about an hour. So I'm hoping it's not busy. Let's just see. For the tables. Okay, so I've gone for what I usually get, a chicken burger with creamy mash. Okay, so my food has arrived. It came really quickly. So I've just got my usual, it's a very strange order. It's a plain burger with mashed potato. So I finished my food now and I'm just walking up to the theatre. I think it's just gone 5. No, just gone 5:30, sorry. So I should get there for around 6. Okay, so I've now arrived at Leeds Playhouse. I think it's about 6 o'clock, so I'm going to head in a bit early. I think I can pick up my programme from 6:15, so I'll go in and have a little sit down. Okay, so I'm in the theatre now. Like I said, I'm quite early, so probably go have a sit down. Okay, so I've just picked up my programme from the press desk. There's some lovely music going on in the piano, and then they've got So yeah, I'm just going to sit and read this. It's about 1:15 now, so it should be open up in about 15 minutes. So yeah, I'll just sit and read this for a little bit. Okay, so the auditorium is open now. It's about 6:30, starts at 7. I'm in Quarry 1. It's Quarry 2. So it must be up here, maybe. Or maybe it's over. Okay, so I'm just coming in now. I've never sat this close before. Okay, so I'm now in my seat, and this is my view. So I'm in row CC, seat 32, which is in aisle seat. So yeah, this should be a really good view because technically there's like nothing in front of me. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing this. So I'll get back to you now at the interval and let you know what I think. So it is now the interval, and it is so good. I'm really enjoying it. The visuals are really good. I'm loving all the music that's in it. Really, really enjoying it. Just got a orange juice and some Turkish delights. I'm going to eat this. I've also bought myself some ice cream for the interval. I have this and really looking forward to the second half now. Can't wait to see that. So obviously I'll give you a full review once I get home, but so far really, really enjoying it. Mint ice cream today. I think this was £3. I didn't really check, I just bought it, but yeah, mint chocolate. I'm gonna eat this, finish my drink, and then I'll head back to my seat.
Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed our production of Lion, the Witch and the Beaver. Yeah, but before you go, I've just got to bend your ear a sec. So, this wonderful place here, Leeds Playhouse, they reach nearly 20,000 people a year.
train station is about 5 to 10. Train's due at 12 minutes past, so I've got a little bit to wait yet. But the show was fantastic. Really, really enjoyed it. It was really good. Definitely recommend it. I'll tell you more about it probably tomorrow because it's going to be quite late when I get home. It's going to be about gone midnight, so yeah, really, really enjoyed it though. It was really good. So yeah, I'll get back to you now once I'm home. So it's now actually 10 past midnight. Train got delayed by 20 minutes, but I'm finally in Manchester and there's actually a tram coming now, so hopefully I should be home by 1 AM. Fingers crossed. But yeah, here's the tram now, so shouldn't be too much longer.
Hi, so it's now been a few weeks since I went to see The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe at Leeds Playhouse, so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about it. So I was invited to the show's press night, which took place on Friday the 22nd of November. The show started at 7 PM and it has a run time of 2 hours and 15 minutes, which includes a 20-minute interval. The age guidance for this show is 6+. However, I did think it had quite a few scary bits in it, and I honestly think it would have been too scary for my 7-year-old. So I'd say maybe more 10, 11. I definitely think it's a bit too scary for a 6-year-old, but it depends on what your 6-year-old is like. I know my children are quite sensitive, so I know it would have been too scary for them. So this show took place in the Quarry Theatre, which is the largest theatre at Leeds Playhouse, and I was sat on row CC seat 33, and it was right near the stage and it had a really, really good view, an excellent view. I would definitely sit there again. It was a fantastic view from that seat. Merch wise, they had lots of merch available, so if you like merch, there's lots to choose from. So they had a blue t-shirt with the Aslan line on the front in like the multicoloured, which is this design on the front of the t-shirt. And they had that in a youth t-shirt and an adult t-shirt. So the youth t-shirt was £25 and the adult t-shirt was £30. They then had a black t-shirt, I think that had the same motif on it. That was £30, adults only for the black one. They then had a long sleeve t-shirt version, that was £35. They then had hoodies, so they had a youth hoodie which was £40 and an adult hoodie which was £50. They had a cap for £20, a beanie for £20. They had a tote bag for £16. They had a pin for £8, a pin set for £15, key ring for £9. They had a magnetic bookmark for £7. They had a water bottle for £7. You could get an A3 poster for £10. You could get a cuddly Aslan plush for £18, and you could get a bauble for £35. And you could also get a magnet for £8, which I bought, so I'll just quickly show you that. Okay, so this is the magnet that I got, and like I said, this was £8. So if you don't know anything about The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, it is based on C.S. Lewis's novel, which is called The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. And Leeds Playhouse has a deep connection with this production because it was actually developed there back in 2017 with Sally Cookson as the director, and since then it has been on a UK tour in 2021, and it had a 6-month run on the West End in 2022. So this current production, which is on at Leeds Playhouse, is directed by Michael Ventman and is based on Sally Cookson's original production, and this production marks the 75th anniversary of C.S. Lewis's novel. So The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe is set during the turmoil of World War II, and it tells the story of the 4 Pevensie siblings: Lucy, Edmund, Susan and Peter. So the children are evacuated from London to the mysterious countryside manor of Professor Kirky. While staying at Professor Kirky's manor, they discover a wardrobe which serves as a portal to the magical world of Narnia. So Narnia is a world of enchantment where animals talk and mythical creatures roam. But Narnia is trapped under the icy grip of the White Witch Jadis, who has plunged Narnia into an eternal winter. So the siblings soon find themselves caught in a battle between good and evil as they encounter fantastical allies like Mr. Tumnus, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, and of course Aslan the lion. That is the basic story of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. The set design for this I thought was fantastic. Tom Paris was the set designer, who's also the costume designer, and he manages to transform the theatre into a magical realm with intricate details which evoke both the wartime period and fantastical world of Narnia. The lighting by Jack Knowles really enhances the ethereal atmosphere, and I thought the costumes again were fantastic. They blend period authenticity with imaginative design. The animal costumes were great. They sort of made the costumes look like animals without actually being animal costumes. I thought they were really cleverly done, and I was really lucky that I got to go to the launch event for the show where they actually had a lot of the costumes on display, so I actually got to see them really close up as well, and they are really well designed, really beautiful and really detailed. So yeah, I thought the costumes were really nice. Also the puppetry in this was fantastic. The puppets were designed by Toby Ollie, and it brought Aslan and other creatures to life with stunning realism and fluidity. So the music for this was really lovely. I wasn't expecting it to have songs in it or a lot of music with it being a play, but there was quite a few songs in and some really gorgeous music. So the music has been composed by Barnaby Race and Benji Bauer, and the music is woven seamlessly into the action, and it's performed by the multi-talented cast as they are actor musicians, which was really great to see. So the actors are the ones who are actually playing the instrument, and the music sort of has this sort of folksy feel to it, and it really helps to create the atmosphere of the play. And I think the music really does bring a lot to the play, and I really enjoyed the music. It really did help to create the atmosphere. So the cast for The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe was absolutely fantastic. I thought they were all amazing. I just thought they all gave wonderful performances. So now's probably a good point to go through the programme and I can show you the cast. Okay, so here is the programme. It's a really nice quality programme. It's A4 size, and yeah, it's really good quality, really thick paper. So on here it tells you that it is on at Leeds Playhouse from the 18th of November to 25th of January. So inside you've got a couple of adverts here, and then you have some information on the show. So first thing here, you've got Creating Narnia with director Michael Fentman. So there's a little article here. It's also got some rehearsal photos as well. You then have an interview with Max Humphreys, the puppet designer, and Toby Ollie, puppet director. So there's a nice interview to read there. And have this Beyond the Page. Families settling down to watch this magical production of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe in its 75th anniversary year are not the first to see the much loved story played out on stage. Not by a long way. So this is all the telling about all the different productions of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. So you've got this from the TV series, And then this is from the movie, this picture. Then we've got some gorgeous production images here. So these images are actually from the 2022 West End cast. So these aren't of the current cast, but this is from the West End cast. So you then have your creative team list here, stage management, and then you have your cast list here. Well, it's quite a big cast. And then we have the cast biographies. So playing Susan, we had Joanna Adarin. I thought she gave a fantastic performance. So her theatre credits include Trunky in The Enormous Crocodile at Regent Park's Open Air Theatre. She's also played Claire Claremont in Little Friend Workshop, and Riley in Journey's End. So that's just some stuff she's done. We then had Archie Combe as Mr. Pope, Foxtrot and co-music captain. Andrew Davidson as Mr. Wilson, Jack Rabbit, Aslan puppeteer, head cruel, fight captain, and he's also the understudy for Mr. Tumnus and Mr. Beaver. We then had Anya de Villas as Mrs. Beaver. We had Jesse Dunbar as Peter. Again, I thought he gave a really good performance, and his theatre credits include Benvolio in Antic Dispositions Romeo and Juliet, and I think that was his debut. We then had Molly Francis as Mrs. Pensive, Aslan puppeteer, Robin and understudy Sean and Lucy. We then had Ruby Greenwood, who is on stage swing and assistant dance captain. We had Ruben Grief, who is the offstage swing. We have Fionn Haff, who is Miss Gumley, Warmly, Phoenix, and understudy White Witch and Mrs. Beaver. We had Rhiannon Hopkins, who is Miss Chutney, Blue Badger and co-music captain. We had Joe Keenan, who is Mr. Granville, Spirit of the Moon and Red Squirrel. Oliver Maga, who's on stage swing. We then had Kazei Mongombe as Lucy, who I thought gave an absolutely fantastic performance. Really enjoyed her performance as Lucy. So her theatre credits include Hansel and Gretel, Sam Wu is Not Afraid of Ghosts, and Bury Your Brothers. That's just some things that she's done. We then had JB Mayer, who's on stage swing. We then had Luca Muscardini. He was the onstage swing, dance captain and understudy Margrim. We then had Bunmi Oz-Adaloro as Edmund. Sorry if I pronounced names wrong, I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Again, I thought he did a really fantastic performance as Edmund. We then have Alfie Richards, who played Mr. Tumnus, White Mouse and Badger. His theatre credits include Treason at the London Palladium and UK tour, Whistle Down the Wind at the Watermill Theatre, and The Misadventures of Pinocchio, the Radical Robot Girl, Welsh National Tour. That's just some things that he's done. We then had Katie Stevens, who played the White Witch and Mrs. Macready. thought she gave a fantastic performance. Some of her theatre credits include Much Ado About Nothing and The Tempest at Shakespeare's Globe, Antony and Cleopatra at the National Theatre, As You Like It, Antony and Cleopatra, King Lear and The Taming of the Shrew at the Royal Shakespeare Company, and those are just a few things that she's done. We then had Craig Thornber, who was the Professor, Father Xmas and Wise Owl. His theatre credits include Hello Dolly at the London Palladium, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory the musical at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane, and Guys and Dolls, Oh What a Lovely War at the National Theatre. We then had Ed Thorpe as Mr. Beaver. His theatre credits include The Commitments UK and Ireland Tour, The Dressing Book, Gods and Dogs and Little Lily Harley at the Rude Mechanical Theatre Company. And those are just a few things he's done. We then had Rodri Watkins, who played Mr. Binkworth, March Hare, Aslan Puppeteer. He's also the puppet captain and understudy Aslan, Professor and Father Xmas. His theatre credits include Dave McFly in the Back to the Future the musical at the Delphi Theatre, ensemble / dance captain / cover buttons, and Dandini in Cinderella at the New Victoria Theatre Woking, and swing / cover Sid in Half a Sixpence at the Kilworth House Theatre. We then had Shane Anthony Whitley as Margrim, Satire, White Stag and understudy Peter. I thought he was great as Margrim. I thought he came off really scary. I thought he did a really good job. So his theatre credits include Margrim in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe at the Birmingham Repertoire Theatre. He was in Joseph and the Maiden in Technicolor Dreamcoat UK Tour, and that's just a few things that he's done. We then had Stanton Wright, who was Aslan, Soldier and Hedgehog. His theatre credits include the Kite Runner UK Tour, Great Expectations, Twelfth Night at the Royal Shakespeare Company, and Romeo and Juliet at the Stafford Gatehouse Theatre. So that's just a few things he's done. And then we have the creatives biographies. Some information about Leeds Playhouse here, stage 1, and then some rehearsal photos. We then have production credits. We have the staff at Leeds Playhouse, volunteer list, and then you have your thank yous and your supporters, some adverts. And there we go, that is the programme. Like I said, I think it's a really nice programme. There's lots of information in there, so yeah, lovely programme. So overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this production of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. It perfectly captures the wonder and magic of C.S. Lewis's novel. It's visually stunning, it has a beautiful score, amazing set design and costume. It has a beautiful score, an amazing cast, and I just thought it was a theatrical masterpiece. It has to be my favourite play that I've seen so far, and it was one that I would actually go and see again and again. I thought it was fantastic, absolutely loved it, highly recommend it. It's on at Leeds Playhouse until the 25th of January, but it is then going on a UK tour, and it's touring till the end of 2025. I think it finishes at the Lowry, so it's on at the Lowry in Salford over the Christmas period, 2025 Christmas period. So I think that's its last stop. So it's travelling all year in 2025, so it should be coming to a venue near you. So I will link below the production's official website, and on there it should list all the venues that it's touring to. I know that it's at Liverpool Empire in February, so if you can catch it, definitely go and catch it. Like I said, it's my favourite play. If you do like musicals over plays, this is very much like a musical. It has got several songs in it. It's got, like I said, it's got a beautiful score, gorgeous music. So even if you think you don't like plays and you like musicals, give this a try, because like I said, it's got lots of songs and music in it, so I think you will definitely enjoy it. And like I said, it's absolutely visually stunning. I thought it was fantastic. So yeah, I give the production 5 stars. Absolutely loved it, highly recommend it to everyone, and I'm hoping to catch it at least once on the tour, because it was a fantastic show. Also, if you'd like to read my full review on the show, I'll link that down below as well. It's on my blog, All About Theatre UK, so like I said, I'll link that down below as well. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little vlog and review video. If you have, please do give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!